Blender versus Cinema 4D. Today, we're going to put these two absolute titans head to head, break them down feature by feature, and figure out once and for all which one is right for you.
And look, let's be real, this isn't just about picking some software. Choosing your 3D package is a huge decision. It's going to shape your workflow, it's going to build your skill set, and it can literally define your career path. So yeah, it's a choice worth taking seriously.
So, which of these heavyweights belongs in your corner? We're going to compare them across a few key rounds to help you make that call.
Okay, so in one corner we have Blender. It's the people's champion, right? It's free, it's open source, it's this incredible digital Swiss Army knife that can do a bit of everything. It's a total favorite for freelancers and indie creators. And in the other corner, you've got Cinema 4D, the polished pro. This is the industry standard tool you'll find in high-end ad agencies, known for its speed and especially its power in motion graphics.
So, let's kick this thing off with round one. We're talking about the most obvious difference, the one that gets all the attention: access and cost. In other words, how much is this going to hurt your wallet?
And while the difference here is just night and day, Blender is completely, totally, 100% free. It's open source, which means you can download it right now and use it for any project, even commercial work, without ever paying a dime. Cinema 4D, on the other hand, is a subscription. You're looking at about $82 a month to get it with its amazing Redshift renderer, or you can jump up to about $100 a month for the whole Max on One suite.
You know, this quote from a user really shows how that price tag plays out in the real world. If you're a full-time motion graphics artist, that subscription is just a business expense. But what if you're a designer who only dips into 3D a few times a year? That monthly cost becomes a pretty big roadblock. So for round one, it's an absolute undeniable knockout victory for Blender. You just can't beat free. But cost is just one piece of the puzzle. The fight is just getting started. All right, on to round two, the learning curve and community. How easy is it to actually get going with these programs? And maybe more importantly, what happens when you get stuck? Who's got your back?
Now, this is where things get really interesting. Cinema 4D is famous for being one of the easiest professional 3D programs to learn. Its interface is just intuitive. It makes sense, so beginners can get results pretty fast. Blender, well, it used to have a reputation for being tough, and while it's gotten so much better, there's still a bit of a steeper curve. But Blender has a secret weapon: its community. It is absolutely colossal. We're talking a practically infinite ocean of free tutorials, forums, and resources. And this quote from 3D artist Nathan Duck says it all. He's saying that even though C4D might seem easier at first glance, the sheer volume of amazing free learning material for Blender on YouTube actually made it a smoother journey for him in the long run.
So for this round, we've got to call it a draw. It's a classic trade-off, isn't it? Do you want the smoother on-ramp that Cinema 4D provides, or do you want the massive free safety net that the Blender community offers?
Okay, now we get to the fun stuff. The real nitty-gritty, the core capabilities. Where do these programs really shine? Let's talk modeling, motion graphics, and rendering. In a head-to-head battle, we start to see some clear winners. For modeling and especially sculpting, the point goes to Blender. Its sculpting tools are just fantastic, and features like Dynatopo feel like you're working with digital clay. But when you talk motion graphics, oh man, it's not even a contest. Cinema 4D is the undisputed king. Its MoGraph system is legendary for a reason. It just makes complex animations easy. And then for rendering, Cinema 4D takes the edge again, mainly because it comes with Redshift, which is an industry-standard renderer that's generally faster than Blender's built-in engine, Cycles.
And as Nathan Duck puts it right here, there's just no debate. If your goal is to make professional, industry-standard motion graphics, you're gonna want Cinema 4D. That MoGraph system is just better.
Okay, so after 3 rounds, let's take a look at the scorecard. We've seen both programs land some really heavy punches.
So let's tally it up. Blender takes the win on cost, and it gets the point for modeling and sculpting. That's 2 points for Blender. Cinema 4D gets the win for its killer motion graphics and for rendering. That's 2 points for C4D. Round 2 was a draw, so on paper, it's a dead heat.
So, is that it? Are we just calling it a tie? Should you just flip a coin? No, not at all, because comparing these two feature for feature completely misses the most important point. This quote right here gets to the absolute truth of it. This whole debate isn't really about free versus expensive. The real difference is so much deeper. You see, these tools, they were built for completely different worlds. The best way to think about it is that there are 2 worlds of 3D. Blender's world is all about power and freedom. It's the king in places like indie game development, freelance animation, and YouTube content creation. Places where having a versatile tool that costs nothing is everything. Cinema 4D's world is all about speed and polish. It's the go-to tool for big ad agencies, for broadcast TV, for major brands. Places where efficiency and getting a beautiful result quickly is what matters most.
And this brings us to the final and frankly the most important part of this whole thing. It's not about which software is better. It's about which software is better for your creative future. So let's make this super practical. If your dream is to do freelance character animation or maybe get into making indie games, your best starting point is Blender, period. If you want to work at a top ad agency doing motion graphics for TV commercials, you gotta go with Cinema 4D. If you're on a tight budget and you just want to explore all the cool stuff 3D can do, Blender is the obvious choice. And if your whole focus is making sleek, polished product visuals and you need to do it fast, Cinema 4D was literally built for you.
But here's the biggest truth, the real secret. You don't marry your first software. The best artists, the real pros, they don't just know one tool, they build a whole toolkit. The fundamental skills, like having a good eye for composition, understanding animation principles, knowing how to solve problems, that's what really matters. And those skills, they transfer to any program you'll ever use.
So the real question isn't just Blender versus Cinema 4D. It's about what you do with whatever tool you choose. Software is always going to change. New programs will pop up, but those core artistic skills, they are absolutely timeless. They're what will define your career. So what are you doing to build those?